Because another quick testimony, I was looking in 2016 for a place to open a business and everybody was requesting 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 a month. And I say, forget about it. I'm gonna continue to do my food truck because this is too much money for the rent, right? So for the people that don't know, I live like 5 years right here in a beautiful community that is right across the street from Trinking, named Coconut Cay. Coconut Cay, you'll be surprised, the amazing houses back there. And one day I was coming out and I saw the sign, for rent, for rent. And I say, bro, 5 minutes from my house. And I'm saying this 6 years later, so nobody knew that I was living right there across the street from my business. Now you know, I said it. What's up? How much of the blessing is to have your business 5 minutes from your house, bro? That was the biggest blessing right there. And then to put the eyes on the cake. Remember, I went the year prior to that one, I was looking 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, and I found this one for an incredible $2,000 a month. You see how God provides for you when you pray, when you really believe, when you really, wait with no desperation, with no anxiety or anything like that. I was driving, I saw, and then putting action, because I could drive by, see the sign and don't do nothing. Instead, let me pull up. Where's the office of the landlord? Okay, how much you want for this? And then, bro, everywhere you go, they ask you for the first, last, and the security. So that was supposed to be $6,000. Guess what? They say, we only want a month and a security deposit. $4,000 and you're good. You know what I did? I say, here, because I was saving my money. That's another thing. Save your money, cut the bullshit, wasting your money on bullshit, excuse my language. Save your money, especially if you have a project on your mind that you wanted to accomplish. So when they required $4,000, my money was there. You know why? Because I saved my money. Here's the $4,000 and I want to sign the lease for motherfucking 10 years. Excuse my language, I get excited because I wasn't afraid that I was gonna fail. A lot of people say, no, let me sign a deal only for 1 year because what happens if it doesn't work? If you're already thinking like that, might as well don't do nothing, bro. Walk away, walk away. How is it possible you're gonna open a business and you're already failing before you even open? In your mind, you're already thinking that you're gonna fail. That's completely wrong. 10 years. We signing the deal for 10 years, baby. And then I was so excited that the guy told me, no, we only do 5. I said, okay, let's do 5. 2017, right? So the lease expired in 2022. But now the owner before sell it to another new owner, Mr. Hyman, beautiful person. And guess what? With Mr. Hyman, I signed for another. I already been here 5 years by the time to renew the deal. At this very moment it's been 8 years, but when it was time to renew, I signed for 10 years. So the lease over here expired on 2032. Coño, man. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You cannot be thinking that you're gonna fail when you're not even started, bro. What kind of, oh my God, bro. I get upset when I talk to people and they say it's so normal, like it's okay to say that. No. Believe in God and believe in yourself. That's it. Because the devil is a liar and his job is to make you feel like you can do that, like you don't have the abilities, like you are like nothing. Who told you that? You're not gonna be able to succeed. You're not gonna be able to make it. That's too much for you. Nobody in your family never being a business owner. So you're gonna trying to be like you're gonna be the first one. That's not happening. And then you let all that thing navigate on your brain, on your mind, and then eventually you quit without even starting. And you know what? That's so real, bro. And it happens so much that we need more people to speak about this, like I'm doing right now. One of the common denominators of the successful people is failing, bro. It's failing, and that sounds so out of the context. Like how successful people, key number one is failure. That's what it made them stronger, and that's what it made them to do it over again until they find the key of success. It will be no success if you never fail.